Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and we are going to take a run through of the campground here in just a few minutes.
Yeah, guys, thanks for stopping by our channel. If you like this video, give us a like, give us a thumbs up, and guys, please leave us a comment if you've ever stayed here.
Hey, we're back. This is Lori.
And Rick.
And we have decided before we get into the truck to actually show you around where we are staying here and the easy access to the beach.
Yeah, we tried something different this time around. We usually stay back in the shade trees, which the shade is nice and it's not as hot, but we wanted to try something different, get outside our comfort zone per se, and I have to say I actually loved it was totally different staying this close to the beach. As you can tell, we had easy access to the beach,
which is so much better when you're carrying all kinds of toys and shovels and pails and coolers and all that. Whenever you're closer, so much easier.
Yeah, we tried it. It was really nice to sit outside in the evenings and hear the ocean. Constantly had a breeze going on, which was really super nice. But as you can tell, we were just steps away from being on the beach, which if you've never done it before, try it. It makes the trip to the beach really nice.
The only downside is during the day when you want your awning down, if you don't have any tie downs like we don't, we had to keep our awning up because the wind from the ocean.
Yeah, I mean, we were able to put it out at times, but you know, you jump in bed at the end of the evening and you're thinking, did we put the awning in? If not, jump out and get the awning just to make sure, because you know, the wind and storms can come in from the ocean pretty strong and pretty quick. But as you can tell here, we are just driving around. We love this travel park.
Yes.
It's become a staple if we're going to Myrtle Beach.
It's pretty relaxed. There's not, as you can see, there's not so many people out, not bombarding you with golf carts and everything. You'll see kids riding their bikes occasionally, and the wonderful thing about being close to the beach are they are all pull-through sites. This area right here that we're showing you, though, that is actually the site where they hold worship services on Sundays, and they have child daycare, like little day camps throughout the week for you to drop your kids off as well.
Yeah, and there's the restaurant. What was the name of it? Something by the sea.
Goodness, Breakfast by the Sea.
Yeah, Breakfast by the Sea. They have basketball courts and volleyball courts, and as Lori said, they have tons of activities for the kids.
So much.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun there. They actually had a little funnel cake.
I haven't gotten to try it yet.
But we didn't get one, surprisingly. But they did have a little funnel cake and some lemonade stands there. I mean, they've got little things for kids, and it's a whole lot of fun. But as you can tell here, we're driving down the strip, and there's so many different little beach accesses down different rows, which is one thing that I love. These sites here are, as Lori mentioned, pulled through. There's no paved patio or nothing. It's just all sand,
and gravel.
Yeah, and it makes it nice to have carpets out and stuff. It'll keep down a little bit of the sand in your camper, but I don't care what you do, you're not going to get all the sand out.
No, the wonderful thing is, though, with the grassy areas, if you have pets, at least they do have some grass areas to, you know, lay on and do other things on.
Yeah.
But we don't like to have to worry about cleaning up everything. But that is very clean area. Everybody cleans up after their dogs.
Yeah, these were all down here by the beach. They are all full hookup, cable, TV included, internet. I actually think the internet was a lot better.
It was really good.
On closer to the beach than it was back in the trees. where we normally stay. But I have to say, I will never want to stay in the tree shaded area again.
I don't think I would either, because plus I'm not big on mosquitoes and stuff, and there was more bugs in the wooded area than what there was down near the beach.
Yeah, as you can see, you've already seen a couple of bathhouses. These bathhouses are huge. They're very, very clean. A lot of stalls, lots of showers.
Very private stalls too.
Yeah.
Doors. Some places just have curtains, but they have the doors that lock.
Yeah, lots of sinks too.
Yeah.
I mean, their bath facilities are very well done, and they're everywhere.
Yeah, and they only have one laundromat though, which is pretty spacious, and it's adjoined to the grocery store that they have there that has a lot of your amenities that you would need, just for your basic grocery store and camping supplies.
Yes, but as you can tell here, there's lots of campsites here near the lake. The lake is very huge. I mean, it's a big lake, and I've seen some kids fishing, and I think they have some paddle boards. But if you fast forward to the end of our video, you'll see paddle boards and stuff like that. You can get you a boat and paddle around the lake for rent. I've seen some kids doing it while we were there. But all the areas down by the beach have these covered
little canopies.
Yeah, little
wooden
canopies
or shelters or something.
They all have picnic tables, but the canopies are really nice to hang out your wet clothing.
Which I saw a lot of people that actually hung their hammocks underneath it, which was pretty neat.
Which is pretty nice.
The wonderful thing about that is with the awning, if you're scared that your awning will fly away like we were, that canopy actually gives you some shade during the afternoon and evening hours.
Yeah, but they have campsites, full hookup, ocean villas, and travel trailers for rent. I was surprised to see. Seemed like they had more travel trailers this time than the last time we were there.
This building right here is where the laundromat and the
general store
is.
Yeah, and it's coming up here next to the pool with the lazy river, which was awesome. And we're getting ready to jump out of the truck and give you a shot of the indoor pool, which is a lot of fun. And it's, I guess, semi-heated. It's a little bit warmer than the other one.
It's a touch warm. I stay cold in the pool.
Yeah, but it's fun. I mean, it's hardly ever crowded when we were there. That's one reason why we actually used it. But their pool here it's huge. I mean, there's huge. Like I said, a lazy river and an area over at the far end in your picture that is for kids to play.
And the fantastic thing is, where this is a very friendly oriented area, they actually have DJs that come in and pool parties and pool games and things to get the kids entertained and the adults alike, because the adults are even asked to participate.
Yeah, going back to the campsites, they were anywhere between $44 and $87 per night, depending upon the time of year that you are camping.
Yes.
But the ocean villas were, I thought, a little pricey, but they range from $500 to $1,300 per week, depending upon, of course, the time of year that you're there. There are no pets in the villas or trailers, which is the downsides. But
the rentals, yes.
The rentals, yes.
You feel free to bring your pets if you have your own your own trailer.
Of course.
I'm just saying.
But one reason why we love this travel park is it is so close to so many different things that we enjoy doing. You are a short 15-minute drive to Broadway at the beach, and 7 minutes to Barefoot Landing, which there's tons of things to do, lots of restaurants, lots of places to eat that are nearby.
And then for the people that tend to forget things at home and have to go out and buy things or go to the grocery store, Walmart is just less than 5 minutes away. It's right down the road, and it includes a gas station. So it's easy access to fill up before you leave for your trip home.
Yeah, and there's actually right across from the Walmart is Tanger Outlets.
Yeah.
There's lots of shopping, and it's, in my mind, this is a great location. And just right outside the travel park is a golf course.
A golf course, yeah.
So, I mean, if you play golf, I mean, you can't beat the location of this park. And as Lori said earlier, I mean, it's not very busy. I mean, you could tell here there was a lot of sites that were available.
It's according to what time you come. We've come here where all these sites are practically full, and it makes it a little difficult. If you all look at this, the wooded area, you see all the trees, and the one thing I had against this area is it is very difficult to back up your camper.
Yeah.
With how tight you have to fit it in between trees sometimes. I mean, trees aren't moving. Your camper has to turn at a certain angle, and then you have cars that are across the street, and it's hard to make the turn.
Yeah.
So you get pretty good at backing up your camper when you're here.
That was one thing that I liked staying at the beach, was it seemed like we had a whole lot more room.
Yes.
Even if campsites had 2 or 3 cars, if you're back here in these wooded area and a campsite had 2 or 3 cars or a big truck, and you're trying to back your trailer up in these tight spaces,
it can get frustrating.
It's very frustrating, and it's nice just to pull into the beach area and just pull straight through, and
it can test your relationship.
Yeah, 30 minutes later you're hooked up, and you're ready to go to the beach or the pool. So I mean, it's a totally different experience for us.
Yes. This building that was on your left that you just saw, that is actually where the arcade is, and they have a little snack shop there with ice cream and things like that.
Yeah, but here's the little area of the lake where they had some fishing. There's also a little playground here. You can look at our other video that we did maybe last year or the year before about the Myrtle Beach Travel Park. We tried to throw in some new things here, but guys,
I believe this might be new.
Yeah, this was new. That's why I went up and tried to make sure I got a little shot of it in our video. But guys, we really appreciate everybody watching. Please give us a thumbs up if you like this video, or leave us a comment if you've ever stayed here, because this is, I think, a staple. If we go to the Myrtle Beach, we're going to be here. But
and
please
near the beach.
Yeah, please subscribe, and thanks for watching.